Lemon break. What's good? Got another deck profile coming at you. A little bit of Gargomon action. Not really. Kinda. It plays a level 4 Gargomon. That's about it. But Gargomon's my favorite Digimon, as you guys know. Got the Terriermon playmat. Let's dive into this green deck profile. Show y'all what's popping. Start off, we got 4 of the Argomon. Your turn, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your unsuspended phase, gain a memory. So we got a full stack or a stack on them. If it lives, we unsuspend them for our turn, you gain an extra memory. That's all I'll say about that. Really good baby. I'd play it at 5 if I could, but you can't. So our 5th baby is a Motimon from the starter deck. The Digimon is level 6 or higher, gets 1,000 DP. So I've thought, excuse me, why not Tanamon? Tanamon gains 1,000 if you've Digivolved. So what if it's not a level 6 and I need that 1,000? But I got a Digivolve for that. This is just an inheritable. You get the 1,000. Why not Minamon? Well, Minamon, you get the 1,000, but you have to attack something. This just, I mean, yeah, this it has to be a level 6. That's kind of the requirement. But if I have a level 6 and I didn't Digivolve that turn, and I don't want to attack something, I want to attack them, then Motimon is kind of, kind of the one I need to have. It's kind of situational, but he's the one I chose, and he's the baby of my other favorite Digimon. So we'll get to that soon. I play both my favorite Digimon in this deck, so I'm so excited. We play, as for rookies, we play 4 of the Agumon. I'm sorry. 4 of the Agumon. Inheritable gets 1K. So that's all you can say. It beefs up your stack. And that's kind of what we need. Next is the Lalamon. Cute little thing. When this card is trashed due to Digiburst, you add it back to your hand. This deck does a lot of Digiburst. So if you trash it for Digiburst, you add it back to your hand, you got another rookie to play. I think that's why we play with 13 rookies. I usually play 14. But since I can add back my rookies by Digibursting, that's kind of I play 4 of. Really good card. Digiburst a lot, so that's a good card to be able to Digiburst. Second is we got Palmon. At 3. When attacking, if you're attacking an opponent's Digimon, gain 2K. That's another reason we don't play Minamon. We don't need to. Palmon boosts us 10K if we're attacking something, so we don't. So that's kind of why I decided the Motimon was the last baby. Another rookie is the Palmon promo, which if it's Digiburst, the Digimon gets jamming. I would play this at probably 2 or 3 if I had it. I only have 1. So I'm only playing it at 1, guys. I'm sorry. If I had more, I'd probably play it at no more than 3. But if I had it, I would take out probably 1 Patamon, 1 Agumon, and 1 Lala, and I would play 3 of him. 3 of this Palmon. And last but not least, the rookie. The reason why I'm keeping this rookie, I'll tell you in a little bit. Your opponent can't gain memory except with Tamer effects. There's a lot of options, especially in set 4, that gain memory. Blinding Ray, Jack Raid, Hammer Spark's still prevalent. A lot of monsters, a lot of Digimon that have gain memory effects. And this kind of just shuts off all those once you slap them on the field. It stalls all of their memory gain outside of Tamers for a turn or 2. And again, he's my favorite Digimon. He's one of my favorite. He's my favorite. He's the rookie of my favorite Digimon, because my favorite Digimon of all time is Gargomon. Second is Kabuterimon. So, but we play the baby Gargomon, as I call him, in here, basically just to stop the option and Digimon memory gaining like Ragnarlord, stuff like that. It puts a halt to all that. So that's why I run the one Terriermon. Going on to the champions, we play 3 Roach. Mainly for the he's 1 cost to Evo. We never swing with him, so we're not worried about it. 1 cost Evo, 3 cost play. So if you're not seeing rookies, you play him for 3 because he costs the same as all your rookies. All your rookies cost 3, as you see. So you can play him for the same cost as a rookie, and you can go right into level 5. It's that simple. That's why we play him. We never, ever, 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 ever swing with him because he's just too weak. So yeah, we play 3 roaches, I'm sorry. And then we play 1 of this Kabuterimon that gains 1k for every one of your opponent's Digimon that are suspended. Also, because it's a 1 evolve. I think all of our level 4s cost 1 to evolve, which is really, really good. Next Kabuterimons, we play the starter deck blocker. The 1 cost blocker Kabuterimons. If we need to kind of block out and just stall a little bit. Or the 1 Evo helps us get up a chain quicker. And just stuff like that. So it's a blocker, helps us get up the chain quicker. It's all around just a really good go-to green card. And then last but certainly not least, we play 4 of the Chunky Boy. My favorite Digimon will probably be in every single one of my green decks going forward. Whether he gets a better card, whether he gets a worse card, whether he gets a card that's better than him, doesn't matter. I'm going to probably always play him in green. Even if it's just that 1. Even if it's just 1 copy in the green deck, he's going to be in every single one of my green decks going forward because he is my favorite Digimon. So that's it for the level 4s. He does also what Kabuterimon does. Gets 1,000k for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. And we play more of him instead of Kabuterimon. Not just because he's my favorite, because I love Kabuterimon as well, but because if we have to absolutely play out and we're not seeing rookies and we're not seeing Roachmons, 5 costs less than 6. So that's why we play more Garglemons over the Kabuterimons, because if we need to play it out and we're not seeing roaches or rookies, then we'll just play the Gargo for a cheaper cost. Next is our level 5s. I play 3 Rapidmons. I would play only 2. I'm still in the testing it kind of phase of the deck. Like, in testing, this deck does really good. But one thing that I'm still weighing in on is whether I want to play 3 of this or 3 of that. If I decide to play 3 of this, then naturally the Rapid comes out for the 3rd copy. But I'm still kind of between this number right here. So it's still testing what level 5s I like better. The Lilamon, I think it is. Let me get it real quick. Her. She's really good as well. Only reason I don't run her is because in her inheritable, my tamer count's pretty low. I only run 2. And then even then I'm thinking about cutting it down to 1. And then her Digiburst is really, really good, but I have other cards that need the Digiburst a little bit more. Like I have Nidogmon I'm gonna get to, and I have the Hercules Kabuteri from the starter deck that needs its sources for the Digiburst. So that's kind of why I don't play her. She's not a bad card at all. She is a really good card. It's just in this deck going forward, my tamer count's kind of low, so her inheritable kind of doesn't really help me. And her Digiburst, I kind of need to save those sources for my higher up Digiburst cards. So that's really why I don't run her. But that doesn't mean she's not a great card. If I had the room, I'd run her. If my level 6s didn't Digiburst so much, I would run her. And that's really the only problem. I run one Chaosmon just to have a beefier blocker if I need to. 2 of the starter deck Mega Commentaries because it's such a good card. Why I don't run it at 4? It's more of the because the other level 5s I have are the download cards to help us get up the chain quicker, and then the 2 cost evos to help us get up the chain quicker as well. This is really just for aggro points. Once per turn, during your turn, when this Digimon deletes the opponent's Digimon by battle and survives, trash the top card of your opponent's security. So it's essentially piercing without the check. So in a security check, as I'm sure you know, any security effects happen, or if its DP is higher than the attacking monster dies. This is like Gallantmon. It just trashes the top. No security check at all. If its power is higher, it doesn't matter. If it trashes a Gaia Force, it doesn't matter. And it's just really good. So it's kind of like piercing minus the actual check of the security where it could kill your attacking monster. Kind of like Gallantmon, you know, for all those who play Gallantmon or know what Gallantmon does, it's kind of like that. It just trashes the security. No check at all. No possible way your attacking card can die. It's just really, really nice. And then we got our 2 Blossomon that I'm thinking about taking a Rapidmon out for a 3rd Blossomon. I'm still kind of in between. And then we got our 1 of, because we can only play it at 1, Argomon. If Argomon wasn't at 1, this would be at probably 4. Probably get rid of a Rapid and I'd play this at 4. But since it is, we only play it at 1. So that is our level 5s. Going on to the level 6s. We have, I'm going to just kind of get this one out the way real quick. Grand Quagamon. So if you don't know, Digiburst isn't once per turn. It's as many times as you have the cards to burst from it to use its effect. So its main says Digiburst 2, give one of your Digimon security attack +1. So you can remove. So let's get a full stack going on. Just for example purposes, let's get a full stack going on. Okay, let's do a Blossom. Okay. And a baby. Let's just say a baby. Let's say Modimon. Okay. Here's your stack. Let's just say this is another Digimon, no matter, just so. Grand Quagamon, you can Digiburst 2 and give it security attack +1. Digiburst the other 2, give it security attack +1. So now it's doing 3 hits total. Or you can do 1 and 1. You can give him security attack +1 and another card security attack +1. Or you could just not give him it at all, and you can give other things security attack +1. So you can give your Chaosmon security attack +1 if you have him on the field. You can give him I don't know why you'd want to do it, but you can give a rookie security attack +1. I don't know why you would, but you can. You can give Nidogmon security attack +1 twice or once. You know, you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's endless. You Digiburst, so you take as many materials away as you can, and you do the effects wherever the hell you want to do them. So it's really nice. So you could do, I mean, I would suggest doing it all in the same turn too. So like, yeah, there's not much else to say about that. So you can give 1 thing security attack +1 twice, or you can give 2 things security attack +1. Digibursting twice the turn, as long as you have the sources to do it. This card's nuts. I think this is there's a list going around called Grand Quagamon OTK, and it plays this card for that reason. Such a really, really ridiculous card effect. Next we play 3 of the starter deck Hercules Commentary. And also Digiburst. So Digiburst, a lot of Digibursts don't say once per turn. You just do them as many times as you can trash the sources. So this Hercules Copetariamon has piercing, and Digiburst 2 suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So again, full stack. Remove 2, suspend one thing. Remove another 2, suspend another thing. Then you got piercing, so you just swing into it. Really nice. And then giving Grand Kawagamon, giving your Hercules Copetariamon the security attack +1. Now you're attacking things and dealing 2 damage because you got your piercing. Really, really nuts. You can clear your opponent's field while still doing damage. It's so great. Love it. And then last but not least, for our level 6s, we play 3 of the boy Nidogmon. Now, Nidogmon's effect is technically a once per turn because you Digiburst 4, so you remove your whole stack. When Digivolving, Digiburst 4, suspend all of your opponent's Digimon with 5k or less, then place all of your opponent's Digimon that's suspended at the bottom of their deck in any order, trash all Digi-Evolution cards. So, if they have, let's say, Rookie, Blocker, and then let's just say that, on the field, let's say they have 3 things on the field. Not rested. You play him, you Digiburst the 4, you tap these 2 since they're 5k or less. Then you check the field and you put them to the bottom of the deck, removing them from the field, and then trashing their sources. So, neat thing is, if this is already rested and these aren't, then he'll rest these 2 and then send all cards. So he only taps things 5k or less, but then he still removes the whole field, everything that's suspended. So that's really nice. So Chaosmons, if they attacked with them last turn, Omnimons that are tapped, see ya. Just anything tapped goes to the bottom of the deck. You have to have a full stack though. Like you have to have a full stack because it's a Digiburst 4. So you have to go from a baby. You can't see that's 1, 2, 3. That's only 3. You can't Digiburst 4. You have to Digiburst the 4 for the field wipe, for the removal. So just keep in mind you have to have a full stack for that effect. But that effect is so good. Oh my gosh. Such a good card. I feel dirty when I play this against my opponents, to be honest with you. I'm still gonna play it. I'm still trying to win. But such a dirty card to play. And then we play 3 Chaosmons. We play this one, not Valderarm, mainly because we're trying to get piercing. We're trying to kill things while still doing damage. Valderarm just kills things. So this has piercing. Evolve on a level 6 or a green or a black level 6, 4/6, piercing. When Digivolving, the unsuspend this Digimon, then it can attack your opponent's Digimon. This effect allows you to attack unsuspended Digimon as well. Note, this is the only card in the game currently until Blitz comes out, because this effect is basically what Blitz is going to be. This is the only card in the game as of set 4 that you can evolve into, have it pass your opponent's turn, and you can still swing with it, but it has to attack a Digimon. You see how it says, so it says unsuspend this Digimon, then it can attack your opponent's Digimon. This effect allows you to attack unsuspended Digimon as well. So you can't pay the 6, evolve, unsuspend, and then attack player. You can't do that. You have to do the effect, and then you have to attack Digimon for it to attack that turn. So keep that in mind. It has to attack a Digimon to attack that same turn you evolved it. But man, such a good card. It's basically not a field clearer, but it deals with problem cards. So, you evolve into it, unsuspend, swing into untapped Digimon, still dealing a pierce damage. So, that's really, really good. And then it's also, of course, 14k. They check it as security. 14k kills a lot of things. The only thing it didn't kill is Omnimon. So, unless they beefed up their Digimon stack and they're attacking with something more than 14k, then they'll live. But Chaosmon is just great all around, no matter what. Moving on to our non-Digimons. I play one Kin and one Mimi. Kind of like the level 5 situation with the Blossoms and the Rapids. I'm still trying to figure out which one I like more in this deck. I have used Mimi a lot since set 1. Mimi is a really good tamer. Kin, I feel, is a little bit more important in this deck. Let me tell you why. So this, you have to have a level 5 to tap it, and you can hatch another egg or raise the egg. So it helps rush capabilities. Really good card. Do not get me wrong. However, this deck isn't really trying to rush, per se. That was more of like an Argomon, Chaosmon type thing. It's trying to pierce your opponent's Digimon. It's trying to attack your opponent's Digimon and still do damage and still put in work. And Kin lets us tap him to gain a memory. Okay, so when one of your green or blue Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle and survives, you may suspend this tamer to gain a memory. So that's kind of what he's trying to do. He's trying to, you swing, you do pierce, you kill your opponent's Digimon, you tap him to gain a memory to do more things. That's essentially what he's trying to do. So I'm still at a loss between which one I like more in this deck. Do I need to rush more in this deck? Do I need to be able to kill your opponent's stuff by battle and gain a memory and extend my turn a little bit more? Which one's more important? I'm still trying to figure that out. They're both really good. They just both do different things. They also both start at 3, which is why I play them at 2. Thinking about going down to one of them. Don't know yet. That's one of the reasons we don't play Lalamon, is because her inheritable, you have to have a tamer to suspend something. And I'm thinking about already going down to 1. Or even if I'm at 2, that's still 2. If you have a Lalamon and you don't have a tamer on the field, you don't get that inheritable. But so we're still in kind of prototype mode with these two, as well as the level 5 situation, about which one I like better. But they're both really good as tamers for green. And then going into the options, I played 1 Needle Spray and 1 Flower Cannon. Another situation of prototype for this deck. I'm still trying to decide which one I like better. Do I like Flower Cannon better? Their main effect does the exact same thing. It's the security that has me testing both of them. Which security effect do I like better going off from security? Do I like resting everything that doesn't have blocker? Or do I like resting one thing and adding it to my hand to rest something next turn as well? So I'm kind of in between both of these. No matter what, I'm going to play it at 2. Whether I decide to do Needle Spray, I'll play Needle Spray at 2. Whether I decide to do Flower Cannon, I'll play Flower Cannon at 2. I'm going to play them at 2 regardless. I'm just kind of one-and-oneing right now, just to prototype, see which one I like better. Same for the Kin and Mimi, same for the Rapidmon, Blossomon. It's still kind of in testing mode. Again, the deck itself does really good testing-wise. It's more about what performs better over the other that I'm testing. But yeah, so I'd either do 2 Flower Cannons or I'd do 2 Needle Sprays. But both are really good cards. Again, the main effect does the same thing. They cost the same. It's really the security effects that I'm testing, which one I like going off better. And then we got the one of hidden potential discovered. This Nidhogg is the reason this card is at 1. Being able to go into Nidhogg for free with this card would be retarded. Absolutely disgusting. He is the reason this is at 1. Next time one of your green Digimon would Digivolve this turn, you may suspend one of your Digimon to reduce memory costs by 5. So basically, you could, if let's say we're going into Nidhoggmon from here, you can tap it to go into Nidhogg for free, Digiburst, and Field Wipe. That's why this is at 1. Nidhogg was retarded. Such a good card. This made Nidhogg even more crazy. That's why it's at 1 again. So we play it at 1. Really nice deck. I love this deck. I love green so much. I love playing green so much. Green is my favorite deck to play. Still sometimes needs work. I've been trying to mess with green since the beginning of the game. And I've always loved green. I played green. I printed out the proxies pieces of paper of green cards before the game even came out. So I've been testing green since before Red Omni, actually. And I've been playing Red Omni since November. So just keep that in mind about how much I've been playing green. I've been playing green since before Red Omni. And Red Omni I played in November. So I love green so much, though. It's my favorite deck to play. Win or lose, I'm having a great time with green. So fun. So much fun to play. And then set 4, green just got even crazier with Nidhoggmon. Man, it's so great. Chaosmon, the Digibursting from the Grand Quagamon and the Hercules Kabuteria is just so amazing. Digiburst is nice, dude. Digiburst, I'm glad they added that effect. Rush, I'm a little for. Blitz, I'm a little worried about as well. But we'll deal with that when time comes. Right now, we're in set 4 meta. And this deck is doing really well. So, excuse me. Till next time, Limit Break. Have fun. Stay safe. Like, comment, subscribe. Share it with friends. Trying to get more subscribers up. Got some giveaways coming up. Got Digimon, Pokemon, Magic. Maybe some Vanguard coming soon. A little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit of Dragon Ball. So stay tuned, guys. Stay with us. It's going to be a good ride. We're going to have a good time. All right, till next time, Limit Break.